Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. It is the 11th hour. It is the last day of the Michinaki Summon Rush, and I am literally 50-50. I don't know what to do. I have clanmates and friends, both sides telling me I should pull for him, I shouldn't pull for him, and I'm sitting here mulling it over, so I thought, why not? I am going to come to you, the viewer. I know the collective of all of your minds are greater than my mind. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to lay out the case for why someone like me should pull for Michinaki. And I'm also going to lay out the case as to why I should not. And then you let me know which argument seems to make more sense. And then I will go with the responses and what seems to be the majority on whether I pull for the guaranteed Michinaki or not. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so me playing myself, I tend to be pretty conservative with my raid resources. As you all probably know, if you watch my channel pretty consistently, I like to hoard for a rainy day and plan for the future, and that's just kind of the way that I tend to macro manage resources in games. So I am going to be making the case as myself as to why I shouldn't pull for Michinaki. And then over here, we are going to be having Aggressive Chosen, who is making the case as to why we should let it rip, YOLO, we should pull for Michinaki, and that would be the best decision. So, okay, to kick things off, I will talk as myself as to some of my concerns and why I do not want to pull during the Michinaki Summon Rush. So, okay, I can already do most of the PvE content. Michinaki is a great champion, but I don't really need him to be able to farm the Hydra successfully. I don't need him in a Shadowkin Faction Wars, and I'm not really going to need him to clear anything within the game. So unless he's some god tier champion like a Krisia, where he's going to speed up all of my dungeon runs or be the best damage dealer in the game for Hydra and somehow revolutionize my account, or he's going to be some PvP god like Necrid or somebody that I don't have that would really unlock more compositions for me in live arena or tag team arena and all of that, I don't see how he's really going to be worth the 20 sacred investment. And yes, I have been diligent over time in managing my resources well and saving up, and I have got 50 sacreds right here, but as we know, Plarium inflation, the events are getting crazier and crazier and crazier, and they are doing events like fusions and fragments and guaranteeds constantly. So that 50 sacreds could really quickly become 5 or 10 if I do just a couple events. And with the way that Plarium prices the sacreds in game, I don't ever want to be in a position where I have to buy them. So because of that, unless it's going to be something that really radically changes my account or helps me in PvP or helps me in the live arena, I don't really think I can justify a 20 sacred investment for Michinaki. Dude, Chosen, you have 50 sacreds. What are you saving them for? What is the point? Sure, there isn't a 2x live right now, but you're guaranteed to get at least a good champion. Sure, you can wait and pull for a 2x event when the odds are boosted. Yeah, the odds are boosted of getting Manaya and Hawkhorn. Like, at least now, if you pull, you know there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and you know you're at least adding a non-dupe who's actually good and will bring something to your account instead of just wasting shards into the ether, because 90% of champions in this game are trash for where you're at in the stage of your account. So anytime that you can add a guaranteed something to your account, that is a win, and that is the whole point of you saving shards, is to pull during those circumstances. And just look at the guaranteed summoning event chart. They haven't even done one of these for like 4 months. They're probably only going to do like 2 or 3 guaranteed events for Sacred in the entire year of 2023. So by the time they do the next one, you will have farmed probably like 8 to 12 more Sacreds. So you'll probably be mostly back to where you're at and probably around like 45 to 48 Sacreds by the time they do the next guaranteed event. And then you can pick and choose if you want to do that one at that time, because you're at a point where you're doing Ultra and Nightmare every day, so you're acquiring like 8 to 12 sacreds a month. And look at the whole year of 2022. we only got a few champions. We got Wither, we got Sishia, we got Nekmo, and we got Elva. You can basically pull for every event and be fine given the stage that you're at on your account, and especially someone that's going to be adding something to your account and bringing something new to the table. Also, we have got a lot of rumors, and obviously it's common sense that at some point, Plarium is probably going to add a new difficulty of the Hydra. Right now, it only goes up to Nightmare. The Demon Lord goes up to Ultra Nightmare. So probably at some point, we're going to get Ultra Nightmare Hydra, and your Hydra teams are going to need to get better. Michinaki is probably like a top 12, top 15 Hydra champion in the game. So I don't see how having him on your roster doesn't make sense for where you're at and how much resources you have and how many sacreds you have. It would be kind of silly to not pull for Michinaki. Yeah, I get all that, and that makes sense, but like I said, if these events are going to start taking 20, 25 sacreds a pop, I don't ever want to be in a position where I am low, where I am at 10, 15 sacreds, because then I'm going to be in a position where I have to like buy sacreds to finish a fragment event or a fusion or something like that. And the way that they price sacreds, I never want to be in a position where I have to buy them or be too short, because you know, as soon as I end up blowing through my sacreds in these events, they're going to come out with a fusion or a fragment champion or a guaranteed for something that I really need that will help me out in, you know, rounding out my tag team arena roster or helping out with the new live arena. You talk about an Ultra Nightmare Hydra coming. We haven't even gotten teased with that. Right now, Plarium is all focused on the live arena and the year of PvP. If we do get a next level of Hydra, all indications that I can predict is it's probably going to be in like 2024. We're probably at least a year away from something like that coming, because we're not even getting it teased, and we know that Plarium is focusing on other things right now. Yes, all of that is true, but I thought you were the big picture guy, the guy who's preparing for the future. So yes, so what if the Ultra Nightmare Hydra is a year away? You need to be preparing for it now. You can't just cross that bridge when you get there, because then you're going to spend 5 or 6 months where you're not even able to get all of the resources in the next tier of Hydra. You're going to be screwed, and you're going to be waiting until your account is good enough to do that. And with the live arena, you're going to need the stone skin gear, and you're going to need the blessings and some of the resources that you're getting there. Also, Mithrala has already been kind of a wasted thing for a while now on endgame accounts. So you know Plarium is going to be trying to probably add a new awesome Void Legendary to Hydra rewards when they come out with that new Hydra difficulty. So I don't see how you can go wrong by pulling for a champion that you know will bring something new to your account, and you know will go in one of your 3 Hydra teams. That is the most difficult PvE content in the game. He doesn't even need to help you in PvP, because he's already helping you by helping you get more stone skin gear and more blessings by clearing the Hydra easier and bringing something new to your account. You've got the resources to do it. So what? You're going to go from like 50 to 30, and you don't even need to pull the full 20. You can pull like 17 or 18 sacreds and then round out that last 2 or 3K pretty easily with mystery shards. You've got over 4,000 mystery shards. Go ahead and pull like 17, 18 sacreds, then round it out with mystery shards. You'll be done. You'll be down to like 32 sacreds. Oh no, I only have 32 sacreds. And then by the next time they come out with another guaranteed event, it's going to be like 4 months from now, and you'll already be back up over 50 where you're at right now. If they come out with a fusion where you have to do a champion chase or a summon rush or whatever, you've got plenty of gems. You can use ancient shards if your sacreds are too low or you're worried about that. I think you would be absolutely crazy to not pull for Michinaki. Oh yeah, no problem. I'll just pull 3,000 mystery shards. You act like that won't give me carpal tunnel sitting here all day. You think that's how I want to spend my Sunday? I want to spend my Sunday beating my head against the wall, pulling mystery shards 1 at a time, 10 at a time, whatever. I don't even have enough champion space to do them all at once. I got to sit here and feed champions over and over and over and chop through all of these mystery shards, and that's how I got to spend my Sunday just to get a champion that I'm going to be building slowly and hope a year from now is going to go in one of my Hydra teams. I don't know. I think I'm better off kind of holding. We see the pace of the events really, really ramping up. We're probably going to find out already coming up on like Monday or Tuesday or this week what is going to be the next fragment event or the next fusion. And you know, with inflation, it's getting crazier and crazier. And who knows, they might see some success from this, because a lot of people like you are trying to convince everybody they should be pulling all of their sacreds and their mystery shards to get Michinaki. And they're going to ramp up. And then 3 weeks from now, they're going to do another one of these, and they're going to do it for a better champion because of the success. And they know that people are running dry, and they're going to try to bleed them even more dry. So I think because he's not going to help my account today or in the near future, I'm better off to hold and continue planning. And boom, there we have it. So who do you think made a better case? Is it the conservative with resources Chosen, or the hyper aggressive YOLO version of Chosen that wants to rip shards today and get after Michinaki? Let me know down below in the comment section which way you would lean if you were me, and which argument, which side of the coin made more sense in terms of the two kind of sides of my mind and way of thinking, and where you would lean. I may even do a community poll over on the community tab and let it ride for like 5 or 6 hours and see how the percentages are shaking out. And then who knows, we might go live tonight and have a YOLO session if that's what the majority of you think. I really am truly 50-50 on this, and I would love your input if you would take the time to give it to me and let me know which side of the argument makes more sense from this video. So just kind of a fun one here to let you into the different thoughts going on in my mind on both sides of the Michinaki polling discussion. So yeah, that'll do it for me on this one. As always, remember to subscribe on your way out if you enjoy daily Raid Shadow Legends content. I'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.